Thank you everyone for coming to this ribbon cutting today on what may be the hottest day of the year so far. I'm very excited to be here today with all of you. This has been an amazing project to work on. Although it feels like it went up overnight, it actually was a long time in the making. This project started back in the fall of 2021 when Francisco Torres, our TDI fellow, who I don't think is here today, when he introduced us to the Community Mural Institute and Britt and Greta. And once we heard about this project, we were just blown away by the idea. And we were hooked right away. We knew we were going to do this. Not only are we excited about the idea of getting 3 new murals in downtown Fitchburg, but the idea of being able to have artists in our community learn these amazing techniques so that they can work smarter and spend less time in the heat of the sun painting, more time in their studio, find more opportunities for commissioned art in the community. And this was the first time we've ever had this chance to have our community participate in the creative process. And it's just amazing. And with that, I'm going to turn this over to the mayor, Mayor Stephen D. Natale, who helped make this possible.
We've always been a creative economy, certainly in the North County, but particularly in Fitchburg as well. This is just another example of that arts, and the message within it is the culture. And we're just we're proud. I would like to see, I mentioned to some of the folks that were involved in this, I'd like to see this sort of on a revolving basis, where we change the themes, change the storylines on a regular basis. We've got, I'm told by some of the artists, we've got a lot of great walls. Right? So we've got a lot of many palettes, many canvases, if you will. So, welcome again, and congratulations to the artists, certainly, and to all the people that put this together. Oh, and where's David? The YMCA, where is he? Dave, coming from the YMCA. This is their Spartacus program, and these are actual folks who are members of that group.
And Angao, the program manager, is here too. Yes.
Thanks, guys. And I guess this function's called Polytab. Right?
Yeah.
I got the lingo down, right?
Yeah.
She told me just before.
Yeah, maybe.
That's really great. We can be working on these things during the winter months and then incorporate them when the weather gets better, and we get our usual 3 weeks of summer. So, thanks, everybody. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Thanks, Mayor. So I'm going to do the obligatory thanking people part now. And first, we want to start off with our selection committee. We pulled together an artist selection committee from the community, and so we have Francisco Ramos, the community organizer of New View Communities, wherever he is. He's here somewhere. Yes, thanks, Francisco. Jessie Olson, president of the Fitchburg Cultural Alliance. I'm not sure if she's here today. Joe Ferguson, director of the Reimagine North of Maine, now in town, Fitchburg, rebranded. Joyce Miller, Mount Wachusett Community College Art Department chair. Not sure if she's here today, but we appreciate her help. Lauren Zumita, which I may be saying wrong, the curator for the Fitchburg Art Museum. She helped us as well. Regina Connery, Public Health Manager at Making Opportunities Count, our local social service agency. And Tamar Russell Brown, President of the Fitchburg Cultural Council and owner of Gallery Sitka. So we thank all of them for helping us. Quickly, we also, because this was such a big project, it took a lot of staff and other departments to help us coordinate everything. So we just wanted to thank the city clerk's office for letting us borrow their tables for all the paint parties, Jeff at DPW and Tony at PJ Keating for helping us coordinate making the lifts work during the midst of all this construction, which was no small feat. Mike O'Hara from the Community Development Office, who just helped lug tons of 5-gallon buckets around with us. Francisco Torres for connecting us to the Community Mural Institute. My boss, Tom Skorowski, for supporting the staff and letting us do this amazing project. And HUD and the Community Development Block Grant Program for funding this project, as well as the Reimagine North of Maine, who is an additional funder to see us through to the end. Thank you. And with that, I am going to turn it over to Britt Brew and Greta McLean.
Thank you, Liz. We got to give a round of applause for Liz this week. And Cindy.
Thank you. And Cindy. Where is Cindy? She's over there.
They did a lot of work behind the scenes, coordinating and responding to all of our emails and texts and phone calls and crazy requests, last-minute requests. There were many. One of which was we suddenly needed to get this wall washed. And so you helped us do that, and we wanted to thank the Fitchburg Water Department, which I can't see now, my phone and my sunglasses. Nate LaRose and Missy Eckstein. Are you guys here? Anyway, give me a round of applause for showing up at the very last minute to make sure this stays here for a really long time. We also want to thank the Fitchburg Redevelopment Authority, which was our landlord for the past few months, in the studio that we love. We all loved it. We made really good use of it, and it was our home away from home. So please, let's give them a round of applause. Anyone's here from the FRA? Okay, let's give them a round of applause anyway. And then we want to thank In-Town Fitchburg, Joe. I know he's here because Joe, there you go. He is responsible for funding the stipends that went to all the artists that participated in this program. They learned a lot, they got a really valuable training, and they got paid, which is important because artists contribute valuable work. So thank you very much. And I'm going to thank Greta, who's my co-facilitator and collaborator and amazing artist. None of this would be possible without her. And
thank you. Okay, I'm trying to figure out where the best place is for this mic. Do you like it here? Yeah. Is this good? Okay. So my name is Greta McLean. I'm super proud to be here today. I wanted to tell you a little bit about the Community Mural Institute and what these folks just did. You're hearing that there was a selection committee. This was a competitive application for artists to not only learn a skill set, but also design and participate in creating a large piece of permanent public art for the city of Fitchburg. And so they have been with us not only to learn kind of our process of how to use murals as a community engagement tool, but also how to do, as the mayor said, the polytab technique. And so there was a twofold thing. And we really also, how do you do art as a collaborative? How do you do it in community? This is not easy. So that's what we have been doing. We've been working with these guys since March, the beginning of March.
Yay for the train.
Let's go, train. And even as we asked them to be a team and work in a team, we couldn't have done it without our team. So really quick, I just want to give a shout out to Kenny Calavic. Who travels with me as my right-hand man and is part of what makes all of this work. I also want to give a shout out to Isaiah Rue, Anik Sheridan, Gabby, how do you say your last name again? Sepulveda, Susan, Rihanna, and, what I missed? Tess O'Day. So give a big shout out to the CMI team. It takes the team, we are a team, let's go team. Another big piece of this process is we said, okay, you're going to use murals as a community engagement tool. Man, I'm sweating. That's awesome.
Yeah.
And we're going to teach you how to do that, but then you're going to do it. So this mural and this team worked with, as you heard, the Spartacus Youth Program. So I'm going to give just a quick shout out. We haven't done this yet, who the team is. This isn't your moment to be totally introduced, but I want you to stand forward just so you know who we're talking about. To talk about the program and what it was like to work with these guys. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Thank you, Britt. Thank you, Greta. Thank you, Mr. Mayor. Thank you for the art community. I want to thank them for being so patient with our teams. There's about 30 teams every time in gym, you know, a little bit, just shooting shots and doing different things. But you know, with their patience and the kids really, you know, they really put a lot of work into this, and they really believe in what they, you know, have said. Everything that's out there is all their work and what they're putting together. About 3-4 days of work. But for me, it's like, you know, this is what I've been working on. I've been with the Teen Center and the YMCA since 2006. And all the work that I've done says a lot of stories in it, and so many things that I can say in this mural. But you know, when I first started, you know, just I had a passion. I had a passion to help the kids and show them a little bit more, a little bit better, just to believe in themselves, no matter what, no matter the situation, no matter what they're going through. That as long as they work on that and believe in, things will get better, and not to dwell on what happened before. And just, you know, teaching them to be responsible and accountable, and to be dependable on our accountability. I'm so proud to see them grow, because you know, we've been doing this for a while, and I started as just to look at changing the culture of how we do things and how we look at things with our teams. And when I first came here and started doing stuff, there was so much things going on, and I just wanted to just show them more how they could do better if they believe in themselves and they have a team, and then they work for it, and that all their efforts will show up. Every day being consistent, showing up, just being consistent and believing. That's all I want. You know. That's it.
All right. Oops.
Thank you. Okay, now I'm going to introduce. Okay, wait. When they were applying, the artist got to say, okay, I think I'm ready to be a lead, or I think I want to be an assistant on this. There's a lot of work to do. What's going to be my role? John Allen is our lead artist and designer for this piece. And I would love to hear from him.
First of all, to Shia, any model student that was in this, come on up. Want to see your beautiful smile next to this? They're the real superstars. They were such good models and participants in this whole process. I was inspired by you guys. Here's Elijah. Let's do it. Let's see you guys. Let's put it up for them. So I would also like to thank Good Space Murals, Greta McLean, and Britt Rue from Commonwealth Murals. It was a really incredible experience to work with a team and get on board with your process, and I learned a lot. It was phenomenal. Thank you so much. I really appreciate this experience. You guys were awesome tutelage, and I'm humbled by the help and the teaching that you gave us, truly. Going back to what the mayor said, having this revolve, I want Fitchburg to be like Beyond Walls Lynn or Worcester. Let's start a mural festival here that gets the community involved with the economy. We can really grow this, because how much business did we give tacos and tequila? I mean, I think you paid their mortgage off. So this was a beautiful, amazing, fun, inspiring, creative, wonderful process, and I can't thank you guys enough. When I came and took your shots for you guys to be in it, you were like, yo, I'll be in a mural. I don't even think, did you think it was going to be like this size? Their smiles were real, their openness, how that showed through the camera, that they inspired it. So thank you for participating. Really appreciate it. Thank you so much. So now that's pretty much all I have to say. I'm looking forward to doing more community mural work here and abroad, elsewhere, everywhere. Yeah, so thank you so much. I really appreciate it. Who's next?
I keep going. Oh, Mayor, you go?
No.
You guys want to say anything? It's your moment.
You want to say?
Come on, just one thing. Yeah, do it. No pressure.
Not to put you on the spot. No, I got you.
Come on, guys.
Thank you again for everyone who allowed me to be in this great mural. My name is Elijah Jeffries. I'm the one in the middle. You know what I mean? And I'm just glad that I could be an inspiration to our community. That everyone can look at me and see that you can do something with your life. You can be great. You know what I mean?
That's right. Yeah.
That's all I gotta say. Thank you.
I just wanted to say thank you to everybody who took their time out of their day to make that for us and help us like show everybody what they can do and be positive. And yeah, that's it.
Did I make you guys look good? You look good? You like it?
Hey, I'm just so impressed with Mr. John Allen. So, let's give him a round of applause. Okay, Janessa Burks, can you stand forward, please? Can you guys hear us? So this team is a smaller team. We only have 3. You're like, can they do it? They're all teachers. So we have educators in the house. And Janessa is also a lead artist in her own right. So we get a ton of work in Worcester? Am I saying right?
Worcester.
Everyone does it.
I'm not from here.
You got to drop the R.
Oh, Worcester. Got it? Worcester.
There you go.
And she also was like, I'm into this process. I'm gonna take this on. I'm the teacher, but she also exemplified being a student, which I think is a superpower. She came in, she organized the bejesus out of this team. The systems she did, I was like, oh, taking notes. Okay, that was my system, now it's your system, and okay. And was just dedicated. She was teaching, doing other murals. She has a solo show coming up, and she still showed up here. Okay? But she was not going to let anybody down. She was going to make sure we got to the finish line. And anyway, this one's a powerhouse. So, Janessa Burks, thank you so much. And Keenan, please step forward. Okay, some of you might know Keenan. He is the local art teacher at the high school. Okay? That means that these skill sets are all seated in the schools now. So watch out. I think some things are going to start happening. Okay? Also, check out the style. Always ready to do it. Oh yeah, school year's ending. I have a bunch to do. Don't worry, I'm going to show up and I'm going to be like this all the time. I'm so excited for you, Keenan, and thank you so much for doing this with us. Please give him a round of applause. All right, let's cut this ribbon.
1, 2, 3. Cut.